taking him on at a time where obviously we know the focus is on the female vote. Republican, suburban white women voters especially.
But Trump keeps saying women love him. It shows how delusional he is because he won't, can't read a simple poll. I mean, I think, he's taking the bait with Elizabeth Warren. I think other high-profile women, Democrats or non-Democrats, will be criticizing him throughout the campaign, and he's going to start attacking them and lump them all together with Rosie. He can't help himself. He has disregard and disdain for women who challenge him, from Megyn Kelly on. It's not ideological. It's sort of part of his temperament. And I don't see anything he's going to do. I don't see any ability for him to shift or change on this front. And I think that may be the determining cause of what's going to happen in November. So whenever he sits down with Paul Ryan and Paul Manafort or getting advice from Chris Christie, he is not going to change in the way he's reacting and treating women. And then, to say that Hillary Clinton is hated by women, well, that's called projection in sort of a negative way.
And just quickly going back from the personal attacks to, again, some of the substantive arguments that are out there, Donald Trump now saying his debt buyback plan, or describing basically the United States walking away from its debts a la bankruptcy, which again opens up a wound for him. Let me play what he said.
Won't that undermine the full faith and credit? No, if we can buy at a discount, that's a great thing. We have to lower debt. We have $19 trillion in debt. It's going to be 21 because, frankly, the budget was horrible that was made 6 months ago. I'm a low interest rate person, I believe. Now, if you have inflation, we're going to have to change that theory because you're going to have to stop things, slow things down. But right now, we have low interest rates. We have to rebuild the whole infrastructure of our country.
So, John,
when you buy debt back, or buy debt below cost, the only reason to do that is because of the danger of the debt. And particularly in business, that's where this occurs. Normally just before or just after bankruptcy. Now, there are various reasons to buy back debt business-wise, but there is no reason to buy back U.S. debt below cost. Number one, and most obvious, that would destroy the full faith and credit of the United States. Number two, it would drive up interest rates unbelievably on U.S. debt, which in turn would drive up interest rates everywhere else. So, okay, and that's economics 101. So I'm not understanding, what this guy's talking about. Anyway, here's a bit more.
We don't know, to give more detail that people have read into, basically Donald Trump saying we walk away from debt. We print our own money.
Look, it doesn't work that way, and Donald Trump is speaking in the language of a deal-making businessman about something that isn't comparable in the world of government. Everybody has pointed out in both parties that if you start talking about paying back, giving haircuts to people who have loaned you money based on the full faith and credit of the United States, it's not only going to hurt the United States by having interest rates go up, it's going to hurt our status as the safe harbor for capital around the world. So this is not something that the financial system wants to mess around with, and Donald Trump, I think, is going to soon stop talking about it because it's truly something that would drive people to Hillary Clinton. You've seen Hillary Clinton do better with Wall Street money lately. She doesn't want to talk about that right now, but when you talk about the stability of the economy, the stability of the financial system, if that becomes a Democratic advantage in the general election, that is not good for Donald Trump.
Awesome panel. Thank you so much. And Michael Steele, I look forward to your blog about what should happen on Thursday. Thank you.
All right, and just for you to know, Paul Ryan has recently issued a statement that he is more than happy to step down as the chairman for the GOP convention in Cleveland if Donald Trump asks. So just another salvo in this particular war. This is going to get hot, and it's going to get hot quick. Because if Trump asks Ryan to step down, all the gloves are going to go off at that point. And I believe Ryan is going to kick his ass.